back everyone. In this video we are going to represent rational numbers on a number line. So before starting with the exercise, let's try to understand the concept. So while representing rational numbers on a number line, three things are there which we have to remember. So first one is case 1. We will see rational number. In rational number we have numerator and denominator. Upper number is numerator and this number is denominator. So in case number first, when numerator it is less than denominator. When numerator is less than denominator. For example, 6 by 11, you can see 6 is smaller than 11. 5 by 17. Many more examples you can take in which numerator is less than denominator. That's what I have written. So in such a case, while drawing a number on a number line, your number will always lies between 0 and 1. So number line is something on which numbers are written this way. So this side of 0 positive integers are written and this side negative integers are written. So now number line looks like this. Now we have to represent rational numbers on this number line. So whenever this is the case, this means you can see numerator is less than denominator. So on this number line between 0 to 1, your fraction or your rational number will lie. But we do have a case when this number is written with a minus sign. It will be like minus 6 by 11, minus 5 by 17. So when this minus sign is written, so here I will write 0 and 1. So just now we have seen number line, it looks like this. Here positive integers, this side we have negative integers. So when this minus sign comes along with the number, in that case this number, it lies between 0 and minus 1. So instead of these two, it will lies between these two. You can see it lies between minus 1 and 0 when number is smaller than, when numerator is smaller than denominator. So this was the first case. Then we have second case. Second, when your numerator is equal to denominator. For example, we can take 6 by 6, 5 by 5, 7 by 7. In all the given examples, you can see numerator is equal to denominator. Here also numerator is equal to denominator. So if we do cancellation, 6 by 6 will get 1, 5 by 5 again will get 1, 7 by 7 again will get 1. So if your rational numbers is a positive number, so 1 means simply on 1 I can express it on a number line. And let's talk about the negative number. If minus 5 by 5 is given, so just with this number, minus sign is written. So in that case, your number will be represented by minus 1. You can see 5 will get cancelled with 5 and I am left with 1. So along with this 1, minus sign will also come. So we can take 6 by 6 is given to us along with the minus sign. 6 and 6 it will get cancelled, leaving behind this minus sign. And on cancelling we will get 1. So again it is equals to minus 1. So minus 1 here is 0 and here it is minus 1 on a number line. Simply we can represent the number as minus 1 on number line. So this is very simple. Now let's talk about the third case. In third case, we can see numerator will be greater than denominator. In first case, it was smaller than denominator and now here it will be greater than. So let's take few examples. 7 by 6, 11 by 5, 10 by 8. Now you can see in all the cases numerator is bigger than denominator. In such a case we have to convert this fraction into mixed fraction. Let's try. So first we'll convert 7 by 6 into mixed fraction. See, we have to divide these two numbers. 6 into 1 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. So this is the mixed fraction. So this remainder I have to write at the top to convert this number into mixed fraction. This quotient will come here, and this with which we are dividing, it will remain on the same place. So this is the mixed fraction of this fraction, 7 by 6. We have to divide, remainder will go on top, and this quotient, it will come here. This number will remain at its own place. See, now we have to look at this number. This is 1. So after 1, 2 comes. So the number, the 7 by 6 lies between 1 and 2. Now let's take this one. Now I have taken, so this I will write 7 by 6. 7 by 6, it will lies between 1 and 2. Now let's take 11 by 5. 11 by 5, again we have to convert it into mixed fraction. 5 into 2 is 10. 11 minus 10, 1. So remainder, this is the remainder, it will go on top. 5 will remain at its place, and this 2 quotient, it will come here. So this is the mixed fraction for 11 by 5. So now you can see here we have 2. So after 2, 3 will come. So this number lies between 2 and 3. So this is how you have to see which point this number is lying. So this is lying between 2 and 3. This lies between 1 and 2. Like this you have to find in case of when numerator is greater than denominator. So let's revise all 3 cases again. So case 1 was when numerator is less than denominator. This you can simply remember also. When numerator is less than denominator, the number or point on the number line, it will lie between 1 and 0. But if minus is written, then it will lie between minus 1 and 0. This you can remember. Case 2, when numerator and denominator, they are both equal to one another. We have taken examples also 1 by 1, 2 by 2. So in this situation, your point can either be minus 1 or it can be plus 1. So it's very much simple. Now the case 3rd, when numerator is greater than denominator. Here we can see examples are 7 by 6, 11 by 5 and 10 by 8 I have taken. In this case, you have to convert this fraction first into a mixed fraction. See, I converted 7 by 6 into mixed fraction, and then I got to know that the number will lie between 1 and 2. So this is also 11 by 5. 11 by 5 I converted it to mixed fraction. I got 2 into 1 by 5. So now from this number 2, we know next to 2 is 3. So between these two numbers, our given number will lie on a number line. So whenever the third case is given to you, when numerator is greater than denominator, you have to convert the given rational number into mixed fraction. After mixed fraction, this quotient you have to see, and from there you can conclude between this number and its next number, your number will lie on the number line. Now let's do a few questions and understand the concept in a better way. So this is question number 1 of exercise 1.2. You can see you have to represent 7 by 4 on a number line. So first of all, just try to recognize your case. Which case is this one? If it's a first case, second case or third case. So 7 by 4. I can see 7 is numerator and it is greater than 4, which means it's greater than denominator. So this is our third case, when numerator is greater than denominator. So I have already told you, when numerator is greater than denominator, we have to convert this fraction or convert this rational number into mixed fraction. So let's do it. 4 will be outside, 7 will be inside. So this number always it will be outside when we are doing division. 4 into 1 is 4. 7 minus 4 it is 3. So this is the remainder which will go to top. And then this 4 will remain at its own place. So I will write 4 over here. Then 1. This quotient will come here. So 7 by 4 I can write it in the form of mixed fraction as 1 into 3 by 4. Now I told you this quotient, this 1. From here I have to find it out. This number lies between which two numbers. So 1 and next to 1 is 2. So this number and next to this number. Next to 1 is 2. So now I can see this 7 by 4, it lies between 1 and 2. Now on number line, I can draw these 2 points. So this is a straight line. If you want, you can draw more points also. But just to make sure you are doing correct, just try to represent the required points. So required points are 1 and 2 because I got to know this number, it lies between 1 and 2. So I have drawn 1 and 2 on number line. Now you have to, while drawing a number line, you have to see denominator. Denominator is 4. So you have to divide 1 and 2 into 4 parts. Equal to denominator, you have to divide 1 and 2. So let's divide 1 and 2 into 4 equal parts. So this is how I will divide. This is first part, this is second part, and this is third part, and this is fourth part. So whichever your denominator is there, divide given two numbers in those number of parts. So 4 is the denominator. That's why I have divided 1 and 2 into 4 equal parts. Now just look at the numerator. Numerator is 3. Start counting from first. 1, 2, 3. Mark it and here your point will lie. So you can either write 1 into 3 by 4 or you can directly write 7 by 4. So here your point will lie. So once again we'll just revise it step by step. First of all, mixed fraction. Once you get mixed fraction, you have to look at this number. This number will tell you between which two numbers your number is lying. This is 1 and next to 1 is 2. So I came to know this number lies between 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 I will draw on a number line. So I have drawn. Now after that I have to check for the denominator. Denominator, whichever number is present in denominator, you have to divide your numbers in that parts. For example, 4 is there as a denominator. So I divided 1 and 2 into 4 equal parts. See, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 and you can see 3 lines I needed to divide into 4 lines. 1, 2 and 3. Just to remember. Now we have to, after denominator, look for a numerator. Numerator is 3. Now start counting from this line. You don't have to start from this. Just start from this. Because this point is already 1. No need to start from this. You have to start from the first point which you have marked. 1, 2 and 3. 3 was there. So till 3 I have to count and at 3 I will stop and mark the number. Now let's do second part of first question. Now let's do second part of first question. First thing we will do same. We have to recognize which case is this. We have already discussed 3 cases. So let's try to find out. Now we have numerator equals to 5 and denominator equals to 6. So 5 is smaller than 6, which means numerator is less than denominator. So this was the first case we discussed. When numerator is smaller than denominator, your numbers will lie between 0 and 1. But here, can we see this minus sign along with the number? This minus sign which we already discussed, when minus sign is written along with the number, in that case a number will lie between -1 and 0. So instead of 0 and 1, this number lies between -1 and 0. So we have found the 2 points which have to draw on a number line. So let's draw a number line and mark 2 points which are required. So -1 and 0 I have marked. See, -1 always lies this side of 0. So 1 lies this side. This is 0 and 1. This is 0 and -1. -1 always lies to this side. Now the process is same which we have done in first question. First we'll look out the denominator. Denominator is 6. So divide these 2 points into 6 equal parts. 6 equal parts means 5 smaller lines I have to draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, I have divided -1 and 0 into 6 equal parts. Now after denominator, let's see the numerator. Numerator is 5. So now I have to start counting. Always from this side. We have to start counting 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 is our numerator. At 5 we have to stop, and there is our point -5/6. So it was very simple. First of all, you have to see which case is there. In this case, numerator is smaller than denominator. So we already know in this case our point will lie between -1 and 0, since minus is present along with the number. So we'll draw -1 and 0 on a number line. Then we will see denominator. So we'll divide these 2 points into number of parts of the number which is given in the denominator. So 6 is given, so we divide it into 6 equal parts. Now we will see numerator. Numerator is 5. We'll start counting from this side. At 5 we will stop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At 5 we'll stop, and there we'll mark our number. So -5/6 lies here, -5/6. Now let's do the second part. Second question, sorry. Question number 2, we have to represent these 3 rational numbers on a number line. -2/11, -5/11, -9/11. So we'll do the same process. First of all, we'll see which case they have given us. 2/11 and 5/11, 9/11. So in all these 3 numbers, we can see numerator is less than denominator. See, 2 is smaller than 11, 5 is also smaller than 11, and 9 is also smaller than 11. So this is again our case number first, in which numerator is smaller than denominator, or we can say less than denominator. But here again they have given us minus signs along with the number. So this minus sign, it is suggesting us that our point lies between -1 and 0. So we will draw a number line and mark -1 and 0 on our number line. Now denominator, it is same in all the 3 numbers. So we have to look out for denominator, and we have to divide these 2 points in parts equal to denominator. So which means now I have to divide -1 and 0 into 11 equal parts. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 lines means 11 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See, denominator, I have to look out for the denominator, and I have to divide these 2 points according to the number which is present in denominator. That's why I divided -1 and 0 in 11 equal parts. Now since 3 numbers are given as to represent on this line, so we'll simply write, we'll start from 0 and we'll write all the numbers. So here I'll write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So since all the numbers, minus sign is written with all the numbers, so I'll just put minus sign also. Okay, I will just write below. So here I'll write -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9 and -10. So this is how I will do now. With this all the numbers I will write in fractional form and write denominator equals to 11 on all the numbers. See, the reason you have to write like this, you can mark your three numbers easily. First number is -2 by 11. So here is -2 by 11. You can mark it easily. -5 by 11. So you can see. And -9 by 11. See. See, this -1 can be written like this. -11 by 11. So after -10, -11 will come. So 11 and 11 will be cancelled. It's giving us -1. So both the things are same. So from the side of 0, you have to start writing your numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to the given numbers, and then you can see you have to write minus signs with all the numbers. If minus is given, then you have to write it in fraction form and write your denominator with all the numbers. This, if you want, you can write all the numbers, or if you want, you can do step by step like we have done in the previous question. So let's do next question now. Third sum is find 5 rational numbers which are smaller than 2. So this is very easy. See, you have to find 5 rational numbers which are smaller than 2. You can write any number according to your choice. I will tell you 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 5 by 8, 9 by 10, 8 by 9. Choose any number according to your wish. But the only thing is, see, they're asking us to write those numbers which are smaller than 2. Smaller than 2 means you can put negative sign with all the numbers. See, any negative number, it is smaller than 2. That's why you can write any number and along with you can put a minus sign. Because a minus number or a negative number is always smaller than positive number. For example, if I tell you -1, -1 will always be smaller than +1. So these numbers with which minus signs are written, they will always be smaller by their positive number. So from any positive numbers. So just write any numbers and put minus sign along with those numbers. I have written these numbers and you can write any other numbers. The thing is only you can put minus sign. By putting minus sign, all these numbers will become smaller to 2. Now let's do next question. In next question, you have to find rational numbers between, you have to find 10 rational numbers between -2 by 5 and 1 by 2. See, now they have given you 2 rational numbers, and between these 2 rational numbers, between these 2 you have to find 10 rational numbers. Which means, in doing such questions, first of all we need to make denominator of both the numbers same. One number I will write -2 by 5 and other number I will write here. See, to make denominator same for both the numbers, it's very easy. So first number you can multiply and divide with the denominator of second number. Second number is 1 by 2 and denominator in 1 by 2 is 2. So first number you can multiply and divide with denominator of second number. So -2 into 2 will be -4. 5 into 2 will be 10. Now same we will do here also. Second number we will multiply and divide with the denominator of first number, which is 5. See, 5 into 1 is 5, 2 into 5 is 10. So can you see now, denominator of both the numbers, they become equal. Only thing you have to remember, just multiply and divide first number with the denominator of second number. This is my first number, so I will multiply and divide with this. In case of this, I will multiply and divide with denominator first number. So I have done here. Now I will write these two numbers. First I will write minus 4 by 10 here, since it's a smaller number. In previous question I have already told you, number in which minus sign is written, those numbers will be smaller number than positive numbers. So here I will write 5 by 10. So let's find out if 10 numbers are present between these two numbers. So here it will be minus 3 by 10, minus 2 by 10, minus 1 by 10. So if you want, you can write, because 0 is also a rational number, you can write 0 by 10 also. Then I can write 1 by 10, 2 by 10, 3 by 10 and 4 by 10. Since I have to write, I have to find between. So let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, only 8 numbers I can see which can be written between these two numbers. So let's do now one thing. So if the numbers are not there, because we only want to write simple numbers. Now let's multiply both these numbers. Multiply and divide with the same numbers. So 2 by 2 I will do. If you want, you can do with 3. You can do with 4 also. It's your wish. So, but the thing is, multiply and divide with the same numbers for both of the numbers. This is first number. This is second number. So minus 4 into 2 will be minus 8. 20 you can write. 10 into 2 is 20. 5 into 2 is 10. 2 into 10 will be 20. Now you can see denominator is again same. The reason is we are multiplying and dividing both the numbers with the same number. So this step you have to do only if you are not able to write the required number of rational numbers. Now let's try to write it down. So here I will replace these two numbers by minus 8 by 20, and this I will write 10 by 20. The only thing, this number will be equal to this only, this will be equal to this. Only thing we have made these numbers more smaller by further multiplying. Only thing, so that we can write more numbers. Minus 8 by 20. So here I can write minus 7 by 20. So all the between numbers you can write minus 6 by 20, minus 5 by 20, minus 4 by 20, minus 3 by 20, minus 2 by 20, minus 1 by 20, 1 by 20, 2 by 20, 3 by 20. Let's count it first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have written 10 rational numbers between these two. So this is equal to minus 2 by 5 and this is equals to 1 by 2. So now I can write these 10 numbers between these two. So anytime whenever you have to find rational numbers between two rational numbers, first of all you have to make denominators of both the numbers same, then you can write down the numbers. And if you are not getting the required numbers, then again you can multiply and divide those numbers with the same number, and then you can write it in this way. Now let's do the next sum. If you are watching the video till here, then I understand you are watching because you are understanding the concept. Do like and do share with your friends and relatives so that we can spread knowledge. Now let's back to the sums, and before starting this, now we will do question number 6. In question number 5, there are 3 parts and you have to find the rational numbers. That sum is similar to the sum which we have done just now. So I want you guys to try it yourself. Now let's do this one. Here you can see, find 5 rational numbers which are greater than minus 2. So this sum is very much similar to question number 3. But the only difference here you found rational numbers which were smaller than 2. Now you want rational numbers which are greater than minus 2. So same thing we will follow here also. Just write any rational numbers according to your choice. Right, 1 by 2, 3 by 8, 5 by 6, 9 by 10, 3 by 12. So 5 I have written. Now they want us to write those numbers which are greater than -2. So any number, I have already told you, any positive number will always be greater than negative number. So all these numbers are rational numbers and which are greater than -2. So you can do it in this way. You can write any numbers, but you have to choose only positive numbers, because all the positive numbers, they are greater than all negative numbers. So now let's do the last sum of this exercise. So this is the last question of this exercise, and here we have to find 10 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 3 by 4. So we will start in the same way which we have followed in question number 5th. First of all, we'll write these numbers in this way. If you do it step by step, your sum will never be incorrect. Now after writing in this way, we have to make denominators of both the numbers same. So I have already told you, first number you have to multiply and divide it with by the denominator of second number. So second number denominator, you can see it is 4. So first number I will multiply and divide it by 4. 3 into 4 is 12. 5 into 4 is 20. Now second number I have to multiply and divide by the denominator of first number. So it is 5. 3 into 5 is 15. 4 into 5 is 20. So we can see now denominators of both the numbers are equal. But if we see, we have to find 10 rational numbers between these two numbers. So what I can see, from 12 to 15, if I see, I can only have 13 and 14. So if I find rational numbers between these two numbers, I can see only 2 rational numbers I am able to find. So we'll do same thing which we have done in the previous question also. We will further do multiplication and division of both these numbers with the same number. So let's do that. Let's multiply it with 2. So this, if you want, you can multiply and divide both the numbers with any number, with 2, 3, 4. It's your wish. So I want to choose 2 because its multiplication will also be easy. 2 into 12, it is 24. Now 2 into 20, it is 40. 15 into 2 is 30, and 20 into 2 is 40. So again, see, we can see again, if we see between 24 and 30, we have only, see, 25, 26, 27, 28 and 29. So only 5 numbers we are able to write between these two also. So what we will do, instead of multiplying it with 2, let's multiply it with 3. So before itself I told you, you can multiply and divide with any number, provided you have to do with the same number for both the rational numbers. So let's try with 3. 12 into 3 is 36. 20 into 3 is 60. 15 into 3, 45, and 20 into 3 is 60. If you want, you can try it with 4 also and with 5 also, because now we need 10 rational numbers. So let's try. Are we getting 10 rational numbers between 36 and 45? So let's write it down. 37. So I will just see 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So let's count how many numbers we are getting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, again we are not getting 10 numbers, but we need 10 numbers. So only thing is, we can keep on making these numbers small. So instead of 3, directly we will multiply it with 4. So if you want to save your time and don't want to do this again and again, just after this step, just try to multiply these numbers with a bigger number. So I was doing with all the numbers because I want to explain you. Sometimes we won't get the required number, of numbers. So that's why 12 into 4 is 48 is 80. 15 into 4 is 60 and 80. So I will write these numbers 48 and 80 here and 60 and 80 at the end. So between these two numbers I have to write 10 numbers will be 47 by 80, 46 by 80. Only smaller numbers I can write. Okay, wait, not smaller numbers, smaller than this. So this is my bigger number and this is smaller number. So from smaller number I have to choose bigger number. But my number should be smaller than this. It should be bigger than this and it should be smaller than this. So it will be 49 by 80, then 50 by 80, 51 by 80, 52 by 80, 53 by 80, 54. So we can stop once we write 10 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 more, 55 by 80, 56 by 80, 57 by 80 and 58 by 80, then 60 by 80, it's already there. Now we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have written the required numbers. So 10 rational numbers between this and this. So at the end you can write 3 by 5 and at the end you can write 3 by 4 and all the numbers you can write as it is. So with this your chapter rational numbers has been completed, and again we'll see you in the next video with the new chapter. Thank you so much for watching the video.